Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field. Run when under duress.
Down.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Another toe for ETN. He takes this for 3 to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Brandon Powell. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Play action, it's Darnold. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the second time here in this game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne, and trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. On the return is Powell. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played definitely well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as how it falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Well, yeah, if you've got the defense laying back. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down.
It doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessfully.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jen. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The fake punt gets him 13 yards. A huge play on special teams. It's a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when. When not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Second and 5 now. Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley, a 12-yard touchdown grab. Have got it back to within a score. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Kene Nwangu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now out comes Minnesota. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On first down, it's Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Here's 2nd and a yard. A give up the middle to Akers. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
trying to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Powell on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. And he will have a first down as they're in field goal range now at the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, a look at the next-gen stats for Jacksonville in that first half. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Nuwanger now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Darnold. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Throwing again is Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Now a handoff to Chandler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here's Chandler on second down. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Faking the give. Darnold sliding out of the pocket. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Chandler, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Screen play, here's ETN. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now Lawrence to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Buying time to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones.
He's got room at the 30.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Zay Jones.
Yards. And the Jaguars have got it back.
Score game here in the 4th.
McManus's point after is good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They run it with Chandler.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Darnold from the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of looking behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 15. 25 seconds remaining. Now Lawrence on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop any like that one. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Again, it's Lawrence. Looking in zone for Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And some room to run now. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Well, things started off exciting this one. Had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.